What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another massive video, and today's discussion is Rugby 20, the game which is coming out very soon, versus Rugby Challenge 4, which we've heard a little bit about, but not a hell of a lot, but we kind of get the gist of what's going to be happening with that game as well. So today we're going to be comparing the two of them. So yeah, Rugby 20 versus Rugby Challenge 4. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another rugby video. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like button to show your support for the channel, and if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week guaranteed, so please click the notification button so you don't miss out. Okay, so first of all I want to discuss the negative impacts of the game. So let's go to Rugby Challenge 4 first. So as you can see, Rugby Challenge 4 is rumoured to not have many licenses, as we kind of know. I have been doing some videos on it, so we kind of get the gist of what licenses are going to be in it. There will be under 30 official teams, which I think is quite poor, to be honest with you. At one point, Rugby Challenge had a lot of licenses, whereas this one coming out, they're not going to be having a hell of a lot of them. Not as many face scans compared to Rugby 20 itself. Rugby 20 has a lot more licensing and will have a lot of face scans. I think that's a major factor as well, because obviously you want a face scan in a sort of sports game of this generation. There will be no Ultimate Team in Rugby Challenge 4 like we have in Rugby 20. Rugby 20 and Rugby 18 had an Ultimate Team, and the Rugby Challenge series has never done anything like that before. So it will be a massive surprise if Rugby Challenge 4 has something like that in it. But they haven't mentioned it on their website, which we've received a few information about the game, and there's no mention of Ultimate Team at all. And the commentary is pretty average, but to compare to Rugby 20, it's a lot better than Rugby 20's commentary. But to be honest, it's not absolutely amazing commentary. It's very poor. Then Rugby 20's then comparison to Rugby Challenge 4, it has last gen graphics. I mean, when it comes to graphics, Rugby Challenge 4 wins it pretty much. Although Rugby Challenge 4's graphics aren't up to standards like Madden and FIFA, but they are better than Rugby 20. There are no Southern Hemisphere teams in Rugby 20 licensed. They are in the game, they are there, but they are not official, and they have unofficial player names. There is no creation mode in Rugby 20 like we have in Rugby Challenge 4. So for example, with Rugby Challenge 4, they will have an unofficial island team, and they will have unofficial island players that look like the players, and you can then edit the names of those players to make them as, like, say for example, say we have Jonathan Sexton in Rugby Challenge 4, he could be named as, I don't know, say Johnny Williams, and then you edit him then, and you can make his name Jonathan Sexton. Rugby 20 doesn't have that, so I think that's a massive downfall compared to Rugby Challenge 4. And then with Rugby 20 as well, it has poor commentary. They kind of like Rugby Challenge 4, but as I said, Rugby Challenge 4 has better commentary, because Rugby Challenge series always has better commentary when it comes to the market of rugby games. They have fake stadiums in Rugby 20 as well. Rugby Challenge 4 will have official stadiums from the Super Rugby and its licensed teams. It has, whereas Rugby 20 won't. They just have, I think it's 10 or 11 fake stadiums. Then there's no Be a Pro career, whereas Rugby Challenge 4 does. So you'll be able to make your own player in Rugby Challenge 4 and play as him in your own career mode, whereas you can't do that in Rugby 20. And the online servers, as of right now, are quite poor in Rugby 20 as well. So that's a major downfall as well if you are hoping to play online. Throughout the beta, the servers were pretty terrible. Whether they fixed that or not, I don't know. But that is the main downfalls of the two games. So up next, we have the positives. Thank God. Right, so the positives of the game are as follows. So as you can see, Rugby Challenge 4 has realistic graphics, like I've just discussed about. I mean, they're not absolutely, as I said, they're not amazing like Madden and FIFA, but they are very good graphics. They do have the license to Super Rugby, so if you are a Southern Hemisphere rugby fan and you are hoping for Super Rugby, then they are in Rugby Challenge 4. There is a Be a Pro career mode, so you will get to play as your own player that you get to make. There is a creation mode, so if you wanted to make a team and name it whatever you wanted. So for example, you wanted to, well, can you make a team in Rugby Challenge 4? I know you can edit teams, so you can edit international player names and stuff. I don't know if you can actually make teams. And then also then, as you can see, they have the license for New Zealand, South Africa, Australia and England. They are not in Rugby 20, but they are in Rugby Challenge 4. And as I said, they are in Rugby 20, but they're unofficial. Rugby Challenge 4 will also have set plays as well, being introduced into its new game. They never had that before, but they have listed on the website that they will have that. There is a manager career mode as well in Rugby Challenge 4, just like Rugby 20 has, and you will also get to import teams as well. Okay, so up next we'll move on to Rugby 20's positives, and Rugby 20's positives are pretty good as well. So as you can see, they have 69 licensed teams, a hell of a lot more compared to Rugby Challenge 4, and it's quite impressive to have that amount of licensing in a generation, well, this generation game for rugby anyway. They have the most, well, they have most European leagues. I don't know whether Rugby Challenge 4 will have any European leagues, but as we know, Pro 14, English Prem, and the 2 French leagues as well are going to be in Rugby 20, officially licensed with all the official players and all its official kits and teams. Manager career mode will also be in Rugby 20, where you'll get to manage your own team throughout its league and make transfers and adjust how you want them to play. There is an ultimate team as well in Rugby 20, so you will get to again make your own team and try and sign players with points and stuff that you earn. There is set plays also in Rugby 20, just like we have in Rugby Challenge 4. There are 2,000 player face scans in Rugby 20, so a hell of a lot more than Rugby Challenge 300 face scans that they have. Then they have 5 out of 6 of the Six Nations teams. Again, that's a massive big deal considering the Six Nations is just around the corner and you want to be able to play an unofficial Six Nations, so you'll get to do that as well. And then finally we have 13 out of 20 of the Rugby World Cup teams that featured in the 2019 Rugby World Cup in Japan. So again, all of these massively big deals for the 2 games. Personally, I feel with Rugby 20 they have the licensing and they have a really good solid model of a game. But I think Rugby Challenge 4 kind of edges it at the moment with the commentary they have and with the graphics they have. But I think Rugby 20 has got a really good standing point to compete against Rugby Challenge 4. And to be honest, as of right now, we don't know a hell of a lot about Rugby Challenge 4 either. So, I mean, if the game comes out and it's the same as the previous titles, Rugby 20 could even top it. We don't know a hell of a lot about the 2 games enough to be comparing it that much. But we do know these key information things which I've listed in this video. So without further ado, that will be the end of today's video. Okay guys, I hope you have enjoyed today. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like to show your support for this video, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Are you going to buy both games? Let me know in the comment section, and also what do you think of this comparison. Do you agree that Rugby 20 is not as good as Rugby Challenge 4, or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe as well. We do Rugby 20 videos and Rugby Challenge videos and everything else to do with Rugby, Six Nations, you name it. We try and cover it here on the channel. And there'll be a lot more new videos coming out very soon as well. So stay tuned for all that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another episode. Peace out, guys.